Everyone talks about Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. You've heard those names 100 times, but today we're skipping the obvious ones completely. These are 10 tech companies worth hundreds of billions, some over $1 trillion, that most people never even think about. Companies quietly running huge parts of the global economy from South Korea, China, Germany, Japan, and beyond. If you want to understand the tech world beyond the same 5 names everyone repeats, this is the list for you. Let's dive in. Number 10. Sony. Around $135 billion. Sony is way more than PlayStation. It dominates gaming with the PS5, but its empire also includes one of the largest music labels on earth, a major film and TV studio, and camera sensor technology. In fact, Sony makes the image sensors found inside a huge chunk of the world's smartphones, including many iPhones. Every time you take a photo on your phone, there's a good chance Sony Engineering is doing the work behind the scenes. Number 9. IBM. Around $220 billion. IBM has been around since 1911, and while it's not the flashy AI stock everyone talks about, it's quietly rebuilding itself around enterprise AI, hybrid cloud, and quantum computing. Most massive banks, governments, and insurance companies run critical infrastructure on IBM systems. It's not glamorous, but IBM remains one of the most deeply embedded tech companies in the global economy. It survived the mainframe era, the PC era, and the cloud era, and now it's betting on AI to stay relevant for another century. Number 8. SAP. Around $330 billion. SAP is a German software giant most consumers have never heard of. But if you've bought something from a major retailer or flown on an airline, you've almost certainly touched SAP's software without knowing it. SAP builds the enterprise systems huge corporations use to run their finances, supply chains, and operations. It's essentially the invisible backbone of global business, software running behind the curtain while customers only ever see the finished product. Number 7. Alibaba. Around $400 billion. Alibaba is often called the Amazon of China, but that undersells it. It runs massive e-commerce platforms like Taobao and Tmall, a huge cloud computing division, digital payments through Alipay, and its own AI models, competing directly with the biggest names in the industry. Alibaba's stock has been on a wild ride due to Chinese regulatory pressure, but it remains one of the most important tech companies in Asia, touching everything from logistics to cloud infrastructure. Number 6. Palantir Technologies. Around $420 billion. Palantir is one of the most fascinating stories in tech right now. This data analytics company works closely with governments, militaries, and intelligence agencies, plus a growing list of major corporations using AI to process massive amounts of data. Its stock has exploded thousands of percent since ChatGPT launched, turning a company most people had never heard of into one of the most valuable tech firms in America. Number 5. Oracle. Around $450 billion. Oracle has been a database and enterprise software company for decades, but it's reinvented itself as a serious cloud and AI infrastructure player. Oracle Cloud Infrastructure has landed massive multi-year deals, including major partnerships tied to OpenAI's AI build-out. Founder Larry Ellison has bet enormous amounts of capital on AI data centers, turning Oracle into one of the hottest and most debated stocks in tech. Number 4. Netflix. Around $515 billion. Netflix basically invented the modern streaming industry, and it's still winning it. With hundreds of millions of subscribers worldwide, a growing ad-supported tier, and expansion into live sports and gaming, Netflix keeps finding new ways to grow. While Disney, Amazon, and others have thrown billions at streaming, Netflix remains the most profitable and dominant player in the space, with hit shows produced across dozens of countries and languages. Number 3. Tencent, around $520 billion. Tencent is a Chinese tech conglomerate that touches almost every part of daily life in China. It owns WeChat, the messaging super app used by over 1 billion people, along with a massive video game empire that includes stakes in Riot Games and Epic Games. Tencent is also pushing hard into AI, cloud computing, and enterprise software, making it one of the most powerful and most misunderstood tech companies in the world. Number 2. ASML, around $700 billion. Here's a company that might be the most important business you've never heard of. ASML, based in the Netherlands, is the only company on Earth that makes the extreme ultraviolet lithography machines needed to produce the most advanced computer chips. Without ASML, companies like TSMC literally could not manufacture the chips that power Nvidia's GPUs or Apple's iPhones. These machines are so complex that a single one can cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Every cutting-edge chip in the world exists in some way because of ASML's technology. Number 1. Samsung Electronics, around $1 trillion. Samsung is a true tech empire, and it takes the top spot on this list. It's the world's largest maker of smartphones, one of the biggest producers of memory chips, and a major manufacturer of TVs, semiconductors, and home appliances. Beyond consumer products, Samsung also manufactures chips for other companies through its foundry business, competing directly with TSMC. It's one of the most diversified tech companies on Earth, with its hands in nearly every layer of the electronic supply chain, from the memory in your laptop to the processor inside your phone. And that's the list. 10 massive tech companies operating just outside the spotlight of Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft. From South Korea to Germany to Japan, these companies prove the tech world is way bigger than Silicon Valley alone. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this list, subscribe for more videos just like this one every single week.